I decided since I was camping in this area, I'd stop in at the Shelford opal beds. I haven't been here in a year or so, so I figured might as well come by for an hour or two and check it out. I want to get back to that spot that I was at last time. There has to be a source up there. I think it must have been right below where I was gathering them off the surface. Yeah, I guess we'll see what we can find. This is actually one of the only places in Canada that you could dig opals for free, at least known location anyways. It's not very well maintained out here, so yeah, it'd be nice to keep this place open in the future, but have to get the clubs on it or something. There's the campsite way over there. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, it comes up to the top of a cliff, like right up here somewhere. One thing that always amazes me about this area is just how many wild edible plants there are. It's just crazy. There's all these wild chocolate eggs all over the ground. Yeah, all this fireweed. Apparently, you can make a tea out of the leaves, and it's kind of like black tea, which is interesting. There's all these little huckleberries. I've seen some trailing raspberry, which is the first that I've ever seen. Never really seen it anywhere else. And there's high bush cranberry. And there's some Saskatoons, but I haven't really seen any yet. At least not ripe ones. So I'm finally on top of the cliff now. And the camp is way over there. And the trail from the camp starts about there too. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on along this trail here. I think it goes up along behind this hill here. I can see a pile of rock that got blown up in the fire here. So maybe I'll check that out. See what's going on here. You know what I think it is? I think it's a kind of forestry, playing around here and seeing what works maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah. I don't know what this little plant is. I've never seen that before. It looks kind of like a tumbleweed to me, but I don't think that's what it is. That sounded like there was some coyotes just over the hill here. I'm not sure what they're all yapping about. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Never heard anything like that before. Yeah, this burn here looks really healthy. All this fireweed's coming up, really nice and green. The ground is really nice and moist. And yeah, it looks like they must have done a little bit of planting. The road should be just up here somewhere. There's quite a bit of busted up basalt, or I'm not sure what that is. Andesite or something. It's a bit light to be basalt. But yeah, there's the road. Right here. This is the spot. We'll have a look around here and see what we can come up with. These are some amazing wild raspberries. They're huge. Look at the size of those things. They're like regular domestic raspberries. I don't think I've really seen any that big before. So I've been smacking away at this rock a little bit here with my sledge and chisel. And I've been finding some little agate chunks, which is pretty good. It's a good sign that things are getting filled up. And I just come across this piece. It was a geode, but it was pretty fractured up. And yeah, little pieces of agate are coming out. But on the bottom of it here, you can see, hopefully you can see that there. but there's a bit of opal in the bottom of that geode. But yeah, this little section here seems to be producing some little nodules. There it is. Got all busted up. Dang it. There is a lot of common opal in that piece, but it doesn't seem to have any flash. But I'm not complaining. I'm still really happy with that. But where there's one, there's more, so I just gotta keep on digging. Hopefully I'll come across something. All the agates and whatnot have been like kind of in between these two slabs. So yeah, something could be going on there. But I'm gonna take this piece off if I can. And yeah, that'll tell me a bit more of what's going on that side. On this side, I didn't really see too much going into that boulder. So it might be just this little section in between, but we'll see. You can hear it popping. But it sounds like the whole chunk is coming up. Coming up. Come on. Oh, there's some agate in there. That's good. So there's that nodule I was talking about. I'm gonna try and get that out. Looks like it's just agate actually. Oh well. That's the way it goes sometimes. Still not a bad find. I really need some more agates to tumble. So yeah. It's a nice little double bubble there. Kind of rolling it uphill here. Maybe I should go this way. There's a little agate in there. Just a single agate. So that's quite the rock. Not a ton of agate in it. There's a little piece there. That's all I'm really seeing. Oh, there's a little nodule just laying on the surface. It's just an agate nodule, not really opal or anything. But yeah, there's some massive pockets in here though. Thing's just massive. Imagine if that was an opal in there. That'd be crazy. I'm pretty happy with these little agates though. And we got a pretty decent chunk of common opal. It's quite the chunk. There's a nice little opal. It doesn't seem to be precious opal, but it's a very clear opal. That one. There's another little nodule in here. Right there. Not sure what exactly is in it. A lot of the time it's agate and opal mixed, so you never really know. Yeah, I guess I'll figure that out when I get home. So it looks like there's some more nodules coming out of here. There's one right there. Little one right here, but I don't think there's much in it. Let's try and get that one out. Don't want to shock it too much. There we go. There's a couple in that piece, and they're both opal. So this is definitely where the opals are coming from, is this little seam here. So this piece is quite interesting. There's a geode on top. You can see there's all those little crystals in there. And then on the inside of the agate, it's all opal. So that should look pretty cool when it's cut. And there's all these little polka dots on the outside. I'm not sure if that's some kind of zeolite or maybe an iron oxide. Well, there's the haul for today. Not too bad. There's lots of common opal in there. Sucks that we didn't really find any precious opal. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm sure somewhere up these logging roads there's a spot that's just loaded with precious opal, but I don't know where that would be. There's just too much area to explore. But yeah, we got some nice little treasures. So I just hiked quite a ways up the road. Like, I think I was way over there when I was searching for opal. And I hiked all the way up here. I just really wanted to see what was out here. And then I just stumbled across this. That's a big nodule. I already moved it, but it looks like it might be pretty nice inside. Like it might have some actual pattern. And then there's a little nodule here. That one's kind of broken. And I seen another one over here somewhere. Another little nodule. I'll probably take a little bit more of a look around here and see what else I could see. It's pretty nice. And it's coming out of there. You can see there's some nice white water line inside of them. But some of them might be fortification. You never really know. You can see there's some pretty big pockets in here, though. So there could be some pretty big agates. And maybe even some opal, you never know. Just spotted a couple more here. You can see this rock is quite full of agate. You can see there's some clearer ones. There's a nice little nodule. and seen a little piece of, oh, there it is. Nice little botryoidal piece of agate. So that's pretty cool. Just spotted another little one. Looks really round. Ah, maybe not. But yeah, another little agate. Another one in here. Not too bad. There's another one, kind of in the host rock. And another one there. They're everywhere. All over the ground. It's crazy. Another one. Another one. So I think that's going to be it for this little spot. I've established that there's some decent agates here, and I've marked it on GPS, so I could always come back here. I'm thinking I might go up the road a little bit more, and then I'll head back to my truck. So yeah, we'll see what else we can find up there. I stumbled across another agate, but this one looks really nice inside. Has some fortifications. It's just a little guy, but yeah, nice little fortification agate. That one will tumble up pretty nice. Another little one there. Just a little white agate. It's pretty fractured up from being on the surface. But yeah, they're out here. There's a nice little chunk off of that piece. But yeah, these logging roads are the way to go if you want to find some agates, for sure. Well, I think that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to have to turn around now and get back to my truck. But yeah, there's just so much land out here to explore. You can see in these cliffs out here, there's tons of exposed rock and whatnot, and I'm sure the creek would be awesome to explore. All along these logging roads, just tons of area. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back at some point and spend some actual time exploring, but overall not too bad. So yeah, if you liked the video, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.